by a good Christian, I mean one who's actually using their salvation and living a life of victory that they have in Christ. He then goes on in Galatians chapter 5 and verse 9 to talk about that little bit of leaven and be careful. Leaven is a bad thing. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. And of course, we are not to have any other frame of mind other than what he's talking about here in confidence, and not bringing in people who are sinning and not allowing people to be among us who are sinning, but rejecting the things of the flesh in the context and having a proper frame of mind. And of course, it does directly involve trying to live by law, because he also calls out the fact in Galatians chapter 5 and verse 11 that there's if Paul was the one who actually was preaching circumcision, then why would he be persecuted? Wouldn't make any sense, because he wasn't teaching circumcision. Because if by teaching circumcision, you're putting people back under the Mosaic law. You must be obedient to the law. Now, we do have freedom in Christ, but our freedom is not something that is to be used as a cloak to do things that are wrong. So yeah, grace is how we live. Grace is how we're saved. There are many people who will come and say, well, if I'm saved by grace and I can't lose my salvation, then I can just do any sin I want and it doesn't matter. You don't understand salvation, for one, if you're going to claim that. Okay? But because grace is actually the license to, or freedom is what it uses here, freedom, to actually live a righteous life. And that's the freedom we have.